Albert Wesker. He's one of the most nefarious bad guys in the history of video games, but he didn't start out as the trench-coated, glowy-eyed supervillain we came to know him as. Wesker first appeared in the original 1996 Resident Evil as the slick, unflappable captain of Raccoon City's STARS team. Yes, as one of the good guys, seemingly. Wesker joined his fellow Alpha Team members into the Arclay Woods on a hunt for the missing Bravo team. He came outfitted with a conservative STARS uniform, a radio to communicate with his squad, and a stylish pair of shades. That same style survived the graphical leap of the 2002 Resident Evil remake as well. Wesker immediately comes off as the cool guy of STARS, and he doesn't just look the part either. The well-coiffed leader was able to remain so cool and collected in the zombie-filled mansion thanks to the fact that he set up his team to be guinea pigs for testing the battle potential of biologically manufactured weapons. We actually get to see more of Wesker's duplicitous scheming in the prequel Resident Evil 0. Fans remember Wesker warning Jill not to open that door, but it's less likely he was concerned about her being mauled by a Cerberus and more likely he wanted to save her for battle with biological weapons like hunters or the intimidating Tyrant. Of course, when it came time for Wesker to unleash the Tyrant upon the surviving STARS, the beast quickly skewered him and flung his body across the lab, shades undisturbed of course. That seemed to be the end of Wesker as Jill, Chris, and the rest of the gang escaped from the doomed mansion. But being the cool guy he is, Wesker had a contingency plan. In Resident Evil Code Veronica, Wesker drops in on Chris and Claire Redfield's undead ordeal spanning across Rockford Island and Umbrella's Antarctic base. Having abandoned his STARS disguise, Wesker reappears wearing inconspicuous black tactical gear, along with his signature sunglasses and what appear to be frosted tips. It was the 90s after all. More impactful than Wesker's wardrobe updates was the superhuman strength and agility he used to bully the Redfield siblings. Chris uncovered a clue to Wesker's mysterious powers when he punched the sunglasses off his smug face, revealing a set of golden feline-like eyes. See, Wesker injected himself with the experimental prototype virus back in the mansion to mitigate his demise at the hands of the Tyrant. As a bonus, he got some fantastic new abilities which players can actually test drive themselves in the empowering Wesker mode from 2016's Resident Evil 0 HD. Unfortunately, these viral endowments weren't enough to help him overcome Alexia Ashford's pyromaniacal powers or exact his revenge on Chris. Save for a few brief appearances as the Puppet Master pulling Ada Wong's strings in Resident Evil 4, Wesker didn't make a major return until Resident Evil 5. Wesker and Chris clash as mortal enemies once again in the mysterious African ruins beneath Kajuju. Wesker's plan this time was to unleash the Ouroboros virus across the world and rebuild humanity under his divine guidance. By this time, Wesker had perfected his evildoer outfit with a black trench coat that billowed dramatically with each kung fu maneuver. However, his henchwoman, an evil brainwashed Jill Valentine, made a bolder statement about his malevolent intent than his fashion did. Chris and the gang managed to disrupt Wesker's plans for global annihilation by injecting him with an overdose of his own power-stabilizing serum. Fast forward to Chris facing off against a grotesquely mutated Wesker inside of a volcano. Albert Wesker, a man who once passed as a police captain, became a walking mass of undulating viral tentacles wielding the metallic debris of an Ouroboros warhead like a gnarly scythe. As a final attempt to kill Chris, his mortal enemy for over a decade, Wesker infected himself with the powerful yet unstable Ouroboros virus. Nevertheless, the iconic Resident Evil villain met his demise when Chris and Sheva blasted him with dual rocket launchers, as he burned alive in lava. Good luck coming back from that one, Wesker. Thanks for watching, everyone. For more on the Resident Evil series, be sure to subscribe to this channel, follow us on Twitter at RE_games, and like the Resident Evil Facebook page.